Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. We are going to do a read, it consists of you and two. Now, that who could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or one side of a situation or another, all right? So, with that being said, we're going to start with you, because love always starts with you, and I'm going to pull from my coaching deck here, and then we're going to find a little bit about you, okay? So we want to find out what's most important that you need to be aware of regarding your relationships or your situation, whatever's brought you to my channel, okay? My bi-weeklies focus more on love, all right? My monthlies focus on what the universe wants you to know, all right? So let's take a look for you here. If you're looking for a personal read, definitely go to the Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box, because this will be a general read, okay? So I'll be tapping into the general collective energy here, all right? So let's take a look at what's most important for Aries to be aware of, and here it is. Okay, so what is this? Wow. Okay, so this is about building positive experiences, and this is what this card talks about. So it's really about, positive experiences come from having a positive outlook, right? And having a positive outlook is not just, being, naive. It's actually leadership, in taking leadership of yourself, right? Leadership of how you think and how you want to feel, right? So that's what this is talking about. So this is basically talking about, really opening up your calendar, within this next 2 weeks, and really schedule something that's really positive for yourself, okay? Now, some of you may have already been doing this, but that's what's coming into place, and really write it down and follow through with that. Whatever you want to actually place or create or schedule some sort of positive experience for yourself, whether it's for you, with you by yourself, or you with another person, whatever that case may be. But that's what this is talking about, and it really wants you to immerse yourself fully into this positive experience. Really have fun. No focusing on the phone or anything like that. Really have a great time, and that's what this wants you to know. So having a really, satisfying life that is, positive and really full of joy, starts with planning and participating in the positive, okay? And I hope that's one of the reasons why you're here as well, okay? I had one comment from a girl in one of the comments in one of my videos before, and I thought it was so cute. She goes, "Oh my gosh, it's Sunshine Girl." So I mean, it's a crack up, but it really is all about that. It's really about creating joy, and I learned my joy, quite frankly, even for my mother. I mean, she has so much joy in her heart. And even as she's in older age, right now, and experiencing memory loss and things like that, this woman taught me joy. And she just had a recent birthday, and I sent her one of those birthday gifts. You know those gifts that those butterflies pop out of? Well, I thought it would be fun for her to see that. I just wanted her to experience that, and just to see her face, on something like that. So I put a few pictures of her and my father, and then myself wishing her happy birthday, and a special quote that I created just for her, and it had to do with joy. So when she opened it up, it just, and she's got a little bit of dementia as well, and so she totally was able to depict when the certain picture had taken place and who was in it, and it just tells you experiences, really positive experiences, hold their ground. They are actually anchored into you on a cellular level in so many ways that sometimes can bypass the brain. So I just wanted to share that little story with you. All right. So let's jump into this, because it's all about you, and we're going to take a look and see what happens here. Okay. So let's take a look. We've got Mother's Day coming up, and I'm going to do a special video on that. So, all right. So let's take a look at what's happening here for you. So it's really just about building. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a clarifier, just something a little additional for you here. What's going to be most important for you to think about. And I think I want to pull I want the soul trees. Yeah, I'm going to pull the soul trees. I'm going to pull a card that's going to help you with these positive experiences. And definitely when you write it down, guys, follow it through, because that's going to be key. Okay. Now, some of you, this could be a positive experience that you need to do solo. Okay. And that's what I'm saying, because the card that came out here was solitude. So maybe it's taking time for yourself to share a positive experience, go through definitely some sort of meditation, You really focus in on planning some of the things that you'd like to do. Maybe it's creating a vision board of some sort, but whatever it is, it's going to make you rejoice. All right, do something perhaps in solitude that makes you rejoice. So for some of you, what's coming out in the collective is something to do perhaps on your own, and that's okay, and that is totally okay as long as it's a positive experience. It could be writing music, being immersed in your passion, whatever that is. Schedule that time to do so, okay? Because it's going to further create more positive experiences in your life, and I guarantee you're not going to look back on life and say, I wish I wouldn't have done that, right? It's about scheduling more positive experiences, to create that more joy. All right. So let's jump into this. Let's go into your spread, and let's take a look at where you're at right now. Okay. We're going to focus in on where you're at right now, your challenge, your obstacles, and, what you need to know most. And then we're going to jump into this other person and find out their likes and dislikes, but also, what they want, what they want from you. Okay. And so on and so forth. Okay. So let's start with you first. Okay. Where are you at? Where's Aries at the first 2 weeks of May? What's coming out for May for Aries? Here we go. Here's your first one here. Knight of Materials. So this is the Knight of Pentacles, and this talks about some sort of motion. This is about creating and taking the steps forward to create and growth and to have something bloom. I mean, look at that sexy stallion, right? So it's really about doing that, like taking the steps forward and being very efficient and routine oriented. Just like I've mentioned, put in that positive experience into your calendar. It's really going towards your goal, and it's wearing a wreath of success, right? Just beautiful. And so for order for something to grow, it takes steps to make that happen, right? It's just, you can't just think it. You've got to take that inspired action to make it happen. So that's what this reminds you of, okay? So the Knights are about motion. Now you could have a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo coming your way, okay? That is now going to want to put in some of the work in a relationship or situation. So let's hold tight and see what else wants to come out. Ooh, this came out too. What do we have? Another Earth energy. This is the Eight of Materials. So this is about, it could be for some of you might be going to school. You're doing a lot of things. You've got a lot of things on your plate. I mean, it really looks like she's juggling here. But this is about being engaged in something, like really being engaged into how, something grow, and and it could be if this is your energy, it's taking the steps, and moving forward to engage in something. This could be, focusing on work. I won't lie on there, but that's what seems could be coming through for some of you. You're focusing on your work. You're focusing on building something big. Now, this could also be some sort of change. That it could be maybe that not just work. Maybe you're going to school and getting a little bit more education, taking a class. Whatever it is, it's going to make you even better. Okay, and you're taking the steps to do so. So for some of you, that's the case, and for others, it is about some sort of change. And putting in just whatever the work is. It's person, place, or thing, okay? And then what else? The Three of Materials. So this is all about communication. This is all about teamwork. This is collabing with others. So in order to reach your goals, to get what it is that you want. So this could be teamwork, with someone in your life. This could be with coworkers. This could be with a particular person. That's now it's about teamwork. Now it's about putting in the work. Being engaged in the work and making things grow, right? And so that's what's coming through here. Let's take a look at what it is that the love cards have to say in terms of this, all right? What does the love have to say in terms of this that may want to come through here for you? What is that? Let's take a look. What do we have? Oh yeah. So, speaking of work, don't work too hard. Okay. So this is really saying is it takes some time to really focus and on your relationships as well. Okay. Make sure that you are keeping connected with others within your life, and those connections are alive, right? So this is making room for love. Okay. So make sure that you save some time for love and not become some sort of workaholic. Okay. So note your comments below, guys, if that's what's happening, but that's what I see here. Yeah. And this is also being smart. So you're taking your time and being smart within a situation as it pertains to love, all right? You are definitely taking the time. You're kind of using that owl energy, especially because there might be some hidden shadows, things that are maybe that are kind of hidden, and maybe you experienced that in the April's full moon that happened on the 26th of April. Maybe there was a transformation that has taken place, or maybe you've been transformed and now you're actually placing some boundaries, and now for yourself you're taking things slow. Let's take a look at what it is that I want to find out what it is that is your opportunity. What is your opportunity within the first 2 weeks of May that you really need to be aware of? Okay, what is your opportunity? Okay, what is it here? What do we have? The Hermit. And this is about, Virgo energy. So this is about, getting out there and just, scheduling some time alone. This could be that. So you can rejoice, right? You can see the light at the very back of the mountain there, of the hilltop, but it's someone actually taking the time to go within for enlightenment and, maybe speaking with source, talking to source, to the universe, coming through there. And so really, really talking, it's coming to fruition. So it's almost like there's some sort of enlightenment that you're going to receive from this by taking that time alone. Yeah, and I'm going to pull one more card. I got one card here, but I want to pull one more in terms of that, and I'll show you both of them to you. Okay, here it is. What do we have here? Wow. So we got the as soon as we've got going within, it's like something coming to an end. It's like the Tower card. So this is about some sort of ending, right? That brings forth a brand new beginning, something unexpected of some sort that comes through, and then it leads to the Seven of Materials, because what it does is that it now gives you choices, right? So this is about this is an opportunity for you to, this is about whatever that you invest in is now going to give you profit. So maybe that you're going within, maybe what you were experiencing previously was putting in the effort and not getting it back, right? And that's kind of why I mentioned at the very beginning, because it's kind of like now someone's willing to put the effort in for teamwork. That could be the case, but this is saying if that is the case, to go slow, okay? Go slow. Make sure that effort's being put in, okay? So that's what I see what's coming through here. But don't be a workaholic, because that's what's coming through too. But this is saying is that spend that time alone in terms of something ending within you or within the situation. And then I get the Seven of Materials, which is having faith that of which you invest in is going to bloom and come to fruition, okay? So that could be the case. Tell me a little bit more about this Tower card here. I just want to know a little bit more about this Tower card here. It is a 16 card that reduces to a 7, and this is about having faith that whatever, the lightning struck down was important for you to invest and build something new in solid ground, right? In beautiful new soil. And that's what makes the flowers grow, right? That's what makes love grow, right? So tell me a little bit more about this Tower card in your opportunity. Yeah, the Two of Inspiration. So this is really talking about you've made progress. You've discovered something about you that you're now incorporating, okay? And this is saying is that now you're looking for, you're making progress within your love life, in your situation for the better, okay? So there's something that you've implemented. Tell me on the Tower, what is it that needed to be surrendered? If there's anything in particular that wanted to come out. Anything that need to be surrendered for Aries. What Aries needs to be aware of the first 2 weeks of May as it pertains to their relationships, that's really going to help them, okay? Let's take a look at what that is. What is it specifically for Aries that Aries needs to surrender here? That's most important, okay? So we got 2 cards, not just 1, but 2, okay? Now, surrendering to inner peace is key. So I think that's why that at the beginning, scheduling in something that you are, that brings joy to you and such, that is going to be key, okay? So spending time, within yourself to gain that inner peace is key, okay? And that's probably why you also got that Hermit card there too, right? So it makes you free, right? And so that's going to be wonderful, all right? And it says it wants you to do it like on a daily basis, or spend some quiet time to find that stillness within, and then you're able to really, you're able to get a lot better vibes, and things in life will flow more easily. And it's also about surrendering it to defensiveness within a relationship or situation, because defensiveness is a sign of weakness, right? And what you want to do is to be able to not be able to show that defensiveness and focus on working or becoming in a more empowered way, right? So really communicating that way, right? And then that way that you're able to stay a little bit more centered and offer a clear, a really non-defensive response, right? So it's to, maybe hear someone out and then offer a clear and non-defensive response is what this card talks about. So that's what needs to be surrendered to that defensiveness and everything. So that's what's coming through for you, and that's the opportunity. Let's take a look at what your challenge is. Anything about your challenge, okay? If we didn't cover it already, let's take a look. Whoa, oh my gosh, you guys, too many cards. How many did we get here? Oh, 2. I'll take them. Okay, I'll take them. Thought it was 3. So let's take a look. So what do we have here? So we have the Muse of Voices. So this is the King of Swords. So this is, someone that is authority of their intellect, very much in authority of their thinking, very clear thinking. And this is really focused in on that, right? And then the next card I got is the 3 of Inspiration. And 3s are about some sort of communication. So there's some sort of maybe friendship and community of some sort, okay? So your challenge is maybe dealing with an air sign, perhaps. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this could be, maybe it's about, having it's kind of like, friendship and collaboration. It's kind of like it's community. It could be that you're reaching out to your community or your tribe, whatever that is for you, because the 3s are all about communication. And so maybe that you are out amongst friends. Maybe you're scheduling some things with friends as well as some time alone, and visiting friends, and maybe it has to do with those like-minded friends, right? It could be that like-minded friends. Maybe you've got a friend that is perhaps an air sign here. Tell me a little bit more about this King of Swords. This wants to come out. What is it? Spotlight. Well, they see you. All eyes are on you. So this could be that you're in the spotlight. They're recognizing you and perhaps letting go some of that pride and ego go by there a little bit. But this is saying as that's what's coming through. Now, for some of you, this could be you. It could go either way. It could be that, letting go of the pride. But I kind of think that this is this Knight of Swords here a little bit, that whenever there is a it's kind of like the challenge is to actually work with someone that only thinks in the head, okay? And this is about getting out of the head and talking and collabing with others, and you're being recognized for being in the spotlight, really is what I'm getting. That is, and I don't know if you like that or not, but and some of you might be in the spotlight in terms of your work or in the situation, or someone is seeing you that way, okay? But this is about you're being recognized, right? And it's also about, this is about sometimes that you'll have your challenging situation sometimes is that you will have rainy days, tears of sadness. So this is about getting rid of the tears of sadness, right? And being able to move forward, I really feel. Yeah, this is about getting rid of any sort of controlling or over protective energy. So this could be you taking on that energy, and maybe it has to stem from something, sadness from the past. And this is your challenge. Maybe that you are more controlling of others or of some sort, or have been, and that is something that you're actually surrendering to, and you're spotlighting that as it pertains to your friendships, or as it pertains to your intellect. You're really focusing on getting rid of the control. Is what's coming through, and that's been kind of a challenge, right? Now, it could have been some of you dealing with some sort of karmic connection, okay? So there could have been a karmic connection in the play as well. So with that being said, maybe it had some sort of control over you, and that was the challenge. I will tell you guys, that could have been the challenge. There's some sort of connection that way that really woke something up in you, and it put the spotlight on it that you didn't want to feel controlled, nor did you want to control, but it brought something different within you. But I think that this is about, again, surrendering to that inner peace that is key, and any sort of defensiveness, right, and going within, right? And then so let's take a look at what is it that is your, what is it that you need to focus on most? What do you need to focus on most? Let's take a look. What does Aries need to focus on most? Let's take a look at what that is for you. What does Aries need to focus on most? First 2 weeks of May, knowing this, that this is their challenge. What do we get here? The Fool card, a brand new beginning. This is really beautiful energy, Major Arcana card. So, this is really big. So I just really feel that there is a brand new journey for you here. And it's a great opportunity for you to move forward in life. It's actually, she wants to believe in her magic again. And she really, moves forward, right? And it's about, wow, it's like the opportunity for her to move forward. Her future's here. And this is a beautiful potential for her. She wants something new. She's going towards something new. You guys, some of you might be just doing that. You might be going towards something new, a new beginning, new optimism that's coming into play. Maybe you're learning a new skill, all right? Or some of you are just taking that leap of faith, all right? So note your comments below, guys. Let us know what it is, all right? But that's what's coming through here. That's what you need to focus on. Something new energy that's very positive, okay? Anything else? All right, let's take a look. What else? Queen of Emotions. You're balancing your emotions. This is Cancer energy, right? So this is all about really being, calm, very intuitive and compassionate. Oh, it's beautiful energy, right? She's kind of queen, and she kind of her underworld. She's really, you kind of see her up here, but down here, this is how she's feeling, that she's really in control in her beauty and her intuitiveness, right? And so what you need to focus on is balancing your emotions is key. Okay, so balancing your emotions, and that's going to be that's going to be a new step for you. Okay, that could be a new step for you. All right, anything else that wants to come through and what you need to focus on? Six of Inspiration. Nice, guys. So this is about growth. This is about confidence and stepping into that ring of confidence, right? This is, maybe that you, that others are following you. Maybe you've got a tribe, maybe you've got a channel of some sort, but on YouTube. But this is about others recognizing you, but most importantly, you recognizing you, right? And that's what's coming through. So it's confidence, right? And all that's surrounded here is that beautiful golden light. And that golden light represents the solar plexus, chakra there. So it's beautiful. Your core area of intuition, right? And that's what's coming through. So this is about growth. You've experienced growth, and your confidence has built up dramatically. Okay. So what else did you need to know? Anything else from the love cards before we jump into this other person? What do we have here? Okay, so you might have, oh my gosh, sparks, new chemistry and new passion. And you're on cloud 9, and it seems like a dream. You guys, I will tell you, this could be a new relationship. This could be a new way of you being in love, right? And how you are approaching love, and that you've learned a lot within a situation. And this could be brand new energy from something changing in love, okay? So very beautiful energy coming through here. Let's take a look at this other person on where they're at right now. Let's take a look at this other person that Aries is thinking about, where they're at right now. Too many cards. Let's take a look. Where's this other person? Here it is. Wow, what do we have here? Okay, we got this one here. 9 of Materials. So this person is like the 9 of Pentacles. So this is all about, coming to fruition. They're focused on, they're really focused on, it's kind of like, I know this is a love read, but they're focused on their work here is what I feel here. That they're really focused on their, being in great, deep gratitude for all that they've worked hard for. And they're celebrating the luxury of that, right? But being in deep gratitude for it, okay? So this is the 9 of Pentacles. Anything else that wants to come through this other person? What do we get here? 4 of Wands. So this is all about getting their stability, right? Focusing on stability right now. And it's like they're all, focusing on the connection with the above, right? And so this could really talk about, focusing on home, focusing on marriage, creating harmony there. But wealth, lots of wealth that's coming through here. Happy home, harmony, marriage. What else? 2 of Voices. This is about making a choice. This person, I don't know. I got to tell you guys, just something that's coming up for some of you. This is about a choice that needs to be made. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And so this, about which door that I'm going to go through. All right. Do I want to go through this door, or am I going to, what am I going to do? And I really feel that this person has to make a choice. It could be that they're married and they're choosing to go out, to make a choice in life. And so they do got a choice to make within a situation. Okay. Or they're connected in some way to something that's holding them back. And this choice needs to be made. Okay. Let me just pull on more on the Two of Voices in terms of that, with choice. Six of Emotions. So this is all about, growth. This is about memories, innocence, nostalgia, looking back on your memories. So this has them, they're looking back at their memories in terms of making a choice, but they've grown since then. They've grown, since they've been young, right? This is a young person. Now they've grown. And so now they're choosing, which way do I want to go in my life now? What does that look like, right? Where do I want to go? It's almost like if she has like a tire in her hand. Like, do I want to move forward, right? This is, but using connection with source, but this is innocence and nostalgia, looking back at memories. So this could be looking back at memories within a love situation, and this person needs to make a choice. And then I get the Ten of Voices, something coming to an end. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, so this was Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, water energy. But I do for them, something came to an end. This is about some sort of defeat, loss, or crisis. They could have something ended with them, and they need to clear that out before they start something new. But that's what I feel here. Let's take a look at what they like most about you. What do they like most about you? They like that you are the star. So I get the star card, and that your emotions are balanced, right? So this is the star card and this energy. This is Aquarius energy. But they see you as their star. They see you as their lucky star, okay? That's what I feel, Madonna, right? They really feel you that way. And then I also see the Nine of Emotions, which is coming to fruition. So this is, really talking about comfort, satisfaction. They see you as being very comfortable, satisfaction, and and in terms of where you're at right now in your life. Okay, so this is what they like about you. They see you as the star. Anything else from the love cards that want to come through here? What is it? That you're spiritually cleansing and purging out old energies that are not serving you. And that's what's helping you. That's what it talked about, you focusing on your emotions. And they're very infatuated. They're obsessed with you, okay? That's what's coming through. What do they dislike about you? What is that? What do they dislike about you? Okay, let's take a look. What do they dislike about Aries? I mean, what could they dislike about Aries? Come on, really, come on. Ten of Emotions. They dislike the fact that you are, oh my gosh, you guys, that this is all about like happiness. You know what? This is about you using your intuition. I got the High Priestess and the Ten of Emotions. I think they feel that you're happy enough without them. I feel that you've reached the apex of being, really, really happy. And so they feel that they dislike that you might be happy without them. What they dislike is that you're able to really zero in. You're very intuitive, so you kind of know. You're kind of smart, okay? I shouldn't say kind of, you're smart, all right? And especially with this, the High Priestess coming up, because she's using her intuition, and sometimes you can see through things. And so it's like they can't hide things, right? So you can see right through it, right? Just right through it. So this is saying is that you're focused on, feeling great. And this is about the ultimate, feeling of joy, right? Happiness, that you're in alignment because of your connection with source. And they feel that you're happy without them. Okay. So that's what they dislike. Anything else what they dislike? They dislike that you can see right through them. Okay. It kind of makes them feel uncomfortable, right? And they feel that they dislike that you're turning over a new leaf, your attitude and change. Maybe they liked when you were a little bit, controllable or something here. But this is saying is that that all of your harvest and everything is going to be coming through to fruition around perhaps autumn time. And so they dislike, the fact that you're turning over a new leaf and that things are harvesting for you. Wow. Because they feel that you won't need them is really what I feel here. Wow. You know what we're going to do is take this over to an extended, and what I'm going to talk about there and what we're going to kind of find out a little bit more into detail is just a little bit about, what it is that they haven't told you, what's their next move, what is their biggest challenge, what are they most afraid of, what most inspires them, about you, right? And then their feelings on either side, and of course, the outcome, and also advice. But just before I let you go, I'm going to pull one more card on what it is that they want most from you. What is it that they want most from you? What do we get? Page of Inspiration. They want a new beginning. They want a new beginning, and because they feel that you're slipping away from them. Okay, so there you go. They want a brand new beginning with this Page of Wands, right? And that it could be some sort of message that's coming through from them that is very enthusiastic, and so it could be that them coming forth in that. Okay, so and that's your energy as well. So I look forward to seeing you guys on the other side, and if not, I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, definitely like and subscribe if this resonates, and until next time, namaste.